The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. We're up and running then.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic. Once he comes inside, anything is possible.
And he's picked it up out wide, and it's Robertson. Not the most accurate pass. Azar. Now it's Pele. He's shifting through the gears here. Azar. He might be in here. Oh, shooting chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Caicedo. Now it's Aguero. Desai does well to get it back. Pele, looking for the run, and this is Aguero. Looking to play him in. And that's aimed into the middle. He's had a shot! Nearly, but not quite.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Robertson is always looking to play quality balls. Nicely intercepted.
Liverpool are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And the ball's gone astray. Pele. Now it's Pele. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Drogba. Pirlo. Played out to the left flank. And the counter is on. Robertson.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Messi. Messi carries the ball down the right. And it's Azar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And Sylvestre. Pele has created one goal already. Pirlo. It's a good spell of possession, this. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. That has been cut short. Akanji. And he's got away from him. He's in a great position here. Tries to play it through. Yaya Toure! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Yaya Toure has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Nicely weighted. Tries a shot! Superb from Pele! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Passes coming off in quick succession here, and he's worked it through. And this is Aguero. He's beaten the last man. Aguero was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Alexander-Arnold gets a foot in here. He has found the way through. It's Drogba! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
That has not gone well. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That looks a cracking ball. In with the challenge. He's trying to hit the front line here. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Yaya Toure. Mbappe. Now, can they get him away?
There will be one
Cross from
minute
Robertson.
at a time.
Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. That pass isn't the best. And it's Rijkaard. Oh, that is a nice touch. Terrific effort! Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. Liverpool were so close to ending that half in the perfect fashion, but it just wasn't to be in the end. What's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. That gets us going once more.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Desai did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. And they win it. Messi! Oh, the ball's come loose here, pinged towards the front line.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Dembele. Swung over. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. Robertson knocks it into space. Hasebe makes the interception. Caicedo. And this is Aguero. Yaya Toure. And it's Yaya Toure. Alexander-Arnold. He's in plenty of space here. For Yaya Toure. Dembele. Oh, that's a key interception.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And he's managed to get free. And this is Pele. Lofted upfield. And he cuts out the supply. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. Certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And here's Azar. Caicedo is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Dembele currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Schlotterbeck. Caicedo. Azar. Messi. Now it's Aguero. He won't be happy with that one. Pinches it off him. Well read, nice interception. Oh, this is Aguero. Pele. Bellingham. Can he get it through? Akanji spots it and intercepts. And it's Caicedo. Messi. But he's well positioned here. It's Aguero! A real chance and a real let-off. That has ended up in no man's land. Pirlo. Bellingham. Spread out to the left. Drogba. Drogba! And how did he not put that away?
It's a good effort. You can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
Yaya Toure. And here's Drogba. Hazard. Dembele. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And it's Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, it's Pirlo. That's a nicely wasted... He's having a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 10, Messi. Coming on the field.
Hasebe.
Number 21, Neymar. Number 19, Yamal.
And here's
Substitutions taking
Neymar.
place.
Stood up well to him there. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, now he can run away with
There
it.
will be 1 minute added time.
He's gone direct here. And that's that. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We are just getting started. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them...
Takes a shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Borussia Dortmund are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Haaland, he's got away. Shoots!
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Mbappe. Bellingham. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And Alexander-Arnold. And it's Bellingham. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for the run. And this is Aguero. And he is... Real chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Robertson. And he was quick to react. Rijkaard. Now it's Batistuta. Now, can they get him away? It's a promising position. Space for him to turn and look. He's got a goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
After 17 minutes.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. Dembele clearly held on to it far too long there.
And the shot! That was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Now it's Batistuta. Looking to play him in. Serginho. That's an excellent interception. Here comes the corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now they can spring out of defence. He's picked his way through. This is Dembele. Big chance! And the ball's come loose here. And that has been knocked clear. Can he get on the end of this? Liverpool have reclaimed it. Lofted in. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. He's had a shot! And that is wildly off target.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Half an hour played now. Howson makes the interception. Modric, and it's Aguero.
Borussia Dortmund definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jimmers. And he shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here, and he's following up! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Modric clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. Brilliantly cut out. Right card! It's going to be another corner, I think. So, third corner of the game. That's the keeper's ball. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. He's had it nicked away. Great vision. And he welcomes it in. He's cut it out. He's in a good position here. And he was alert to it. Succumbs to the pressure. And here's Haaland. Now it's Aguero. Oh, this is a great position. Can he finish? What a wonderful goal!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? He is through here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. That's going wide left.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Robertson. He's a sharp little ball here.
Has been indicated.
Serginho. Well timed, excellent interception. And here's Mbappe.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one.
We come to you now with a quick request.
Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. The second half is up and running.
Liverpool really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Robertson, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Played into the box. Good read, needed shot, surely! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Rijkaard. Pressing high and with purpose. Modric. Modric making good progress on the right-hand side. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Haaland finds himself offside. And back to the keeper. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Rijkaard. Threads one in. Tacho deals with that comfortably. Rijkaard. It's not an especially good pass, that. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Liverpool really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Modric. Looking for options for movement. Plays it across. Yaya Toure. And it's Serginho. De Bruyne. Batistuta. Chance for a shot! And no mistake. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
You could certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
De Bruyne. And it's Modric. Serginho. Rijkaard. Aguero. Now it's De Bruyne. He is just caressing the ball. De Bruyne. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now, that looks a decent ball. Has a look up and delivers. De Bruyne. And that is a little undercooked. And here's Dembele. Bellingham. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Bellingham. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Desai promptly onto that, and that is that.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Bellingham. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. De Bruyne. Played out towards the right wing. Hoisted in. He's rising! In he goes again. It's in! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, they'll just be...
And the finish! Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
And here's Dembele, and he's managed to get free. He leaps for it. It's a goal, and right near the end, we have parity. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Substitutions taking place.
So here comes a substitution. So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now, there's no...
And a chance! Gerrard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Tries to play it through. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Gerrard. Diaz. He might be in here. Tries one from range. And he has kept it out somehow.
Diaz is offering a right smile there.
Just eases him off the ball. And the referee brings it to a close. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then,
Please be
Jim?
reminded that
Liverpool
drinking is
certainly
only allowed
had
in
some
the
good
areas
moments,
shown on this
Peter.
map.
There were
Thank you very
plenty of
much for your
encouraging
cooperation.
spells that more should have been made of.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like that.
welcome to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We're up and running then. Romario, Jim, he hardly needs any introduction, does he? He's been there, done it all at the very highest level.
Yeah, one of the most prolific strikers ever and a real genius inside the penalty box. And he does it all with a style and a certain panache that's unique to him.
That is good alertness. Now it's come to nothing. Drogba gets flagged offside. Now that looks a decent ball. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. And it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Romario. That is good strength. Messi threads one in. Shevchenko. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. And this is Forlan. Romario tries a shot! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Messi wins the duel this time. Tries to pass it through. Ah, he'd have done well to reach that. Shevchenko. Played out to the left flank. He's in plenty of space here. He's shifting through the gears here. Ronaldinho! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Ronaldinho is offering a wry smile there.
Dembele receives it in a wide position. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold. He leaps for it! Oh, what has happened here? And he can thump it away. Real chance! And he's really put himself on the line here. And we have our very first corner. Drogba! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
That has not gone well.
Liverpool really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Beckenbauer. And it's Forlan. Shevchenko. Mbappe. Messi can see things others simply cannot. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Drogba. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Half an hour played now. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now he's off and running. And that is a little undercooked. Desai did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Forlan. Dembele. Played out wide. Bellingham. Aimed at the far side. He's rising! They've got to be quick to recover this. Well, there's the clearance. Chance here to counter.
Mateus, niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Rijkaard makes the interception. No way through. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, super ball! And it's Forlan. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Drogba, Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nice looking ball, and he was quick to react. And that signals the end of the first period. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Liverpool coming at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Please look at the screen for information.
It's been
on how
a
to
pretty
find your way
tepid
around
display.
the stadium.
They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So we're underway for the second half.
Liverpool can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And he lines up a cross. And he's taking no chances there.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Vieira is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And the pass is intercepted. And that pass just didn't quite work. Drogba is herring after that one. And it's Forlan. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
It's a threatening ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Looking to play him in. Drogba being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive...
Oh, great leap! Drogba is flagged offside. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Dembele. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well played, well played. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Forlan. And this is from Mario. Liverpool can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Bellingham wants to run onto this. Now it's Mbappe.
Liverpool really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Great defending, strong and determined. Looking for the run.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And this is Forlan. Tries to cross. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Rijkaard. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Can he get it through? And that's a good-looking ball.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, good spread. Messi has it in a wide position. Ah, he's given it away. And this is Ronaldinho. Oh, nice touch. And a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Now it's from Mario. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Ronaldinho. Now, can they get him away? Oh, this is from Mario. Header! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Substitution for Morocco. Number 20.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Romario. Number 8. Diego Forlan. Number 9. Messi. Number 13. Ronaldinho. Coming on the field. Number 22. Yankova. Number 5.
Yamal deals with that comfortably.
Number
And it's Vieira.
18. Baggio. Number 14, Bale. Number 27,
And that is out of play.
Serginho. Substitutions taking place.
Now he's off and running. Roberto Baggio, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Short changes him with that pass. And that is as far as it goes. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, efforts, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
And a quick reminder today to please take
What are your
all
thoughts
the
on today's
documents
game then, Jim?
located by
Well,
the entrance
I hate
gate.
to sound
Thank you
too
very
harsh,
much for
Peter,
your
but that
cooperation.
was poor. I mean, devoid of ideas, devoid of guile, devoid of cohesion, and ultimately devoid of any real fight. It just wasn't a great watch.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the
Hello,
stadium,
everybody,
and the
and
players on the
welcome to
pitch are
today's
raring
match.
to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Can he get on the end? Drogba! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Kubo. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative.
He's in one-on-one. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Oh, there's a probing ball. A probing pass. Well, that's well seen too. Nesta. Turan. Well, that has not gone well. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Looking for the run. And there's green grass ahead of him. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Nigeria clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Vieira. Couldn't squeeze it through. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Hullet. Oh, shooting chance! Ruud Hullet! Oh, it's fabulous! A finish of true class! And Nigeria are ahead.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
There's the header! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. He's going to be disappointed with that. That's been slipped through. Yaya Toure. Looking for options for movement. And he's lost his man here. And he couldn't finish.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And we have our very first corner. Zola plays it short, and he lines up a cross. Oh, that's a fine interception. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a good spell of possession, this. Yaya Toure. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong. Yaya Toure, he has found the way through. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Now it's Hullet. He's shifting through the gears here. Hullet, a lot of space ahead of him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Alexander-Arnold. Threads one in. Mbappe is in a really good position out wide. He's picked his way through. And it's claimed by the keeper. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Zola. Oh, nicely intercepted. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Dembele. Can he get it through? Alexander-Arnold is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
There will be 1 minute added
And
time.
Yaya Toure! He's got away with one there.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, okay, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Now it's Drogba, looking to play him in. That's the end of the first 45. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Hello,
Liverpool
attendees.
go in
This
at
is
half-time
Lost
with
Children's
a game to
announcement.
chase.
With the father of a boy
Well, let's
in a
not beat
blue
about the bush,
hat
Peter. It's
kindly
been
make his way
fairly
to the
flat, and the
information
support
centre.
have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. The second period is underway.
Liverpool can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
The message is clear, none shall pass. And it's Hullet. Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stopped.
He'll try from distance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Aimed beyond the defence. Shapes to shoot! Yaya Toure. And he was quick to react. Tries to pass it through. Kubo. Vieira. Yaya Toure. Now it's Luis Suarez. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh no, what has happened here? Chance, surely!
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Played out wide. And this is Hullet. That's really well manoeuvred. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well timed, excellent interception. Luis Suarez. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
So Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Great vision. And this is Luis Suarez. Now he's off and running. Yaya Toure. Now, can they get him away? He's beaten the last man. Engages and forces him off the ball. And this is Luis Suarez. Great ball, and he's in here. And he's intervened well there. Zola. Played into space. Mbappe looking to pass their way up the pitch. Yaya Toure, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. Oh, now it's shot at goal! Well taken goal. 2 up now, and they are cruising. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Nigeria are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
He's having a pop! Loose ball now, and there's... Oh, he's been caught napping! In towards the back stick. Van der Sar deals with that nice and simple. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He might be in here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Bellingham tries to play it through. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, it's a... Luis Suarez! Oh, it's a stunning goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
A case now of complete control.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, and that pass just didn't quite work. Zola, some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Rijkaard. And here's Drogba. Zola is always playing with one eye on the spectacular.
There will be 1 minute
Liverpool
at a time.
have it back and can go again. And that will be it. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
And a quick
So
reminder
what do you
today.
take away? Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
And claimed it. He's having a shot! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Mbappe. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
And the shot! He's scored! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
12 minutes is number 11, Kylian Mbappe.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Ball is over the line. And it's Hullet. Yaya Toure. Mbappe. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And there's the shot! Hullet. That has been slung wide. Great vision. And he's picked it up out wide. Dembele's delivery. And that's the keeper's ball. Bellingham. This is a promising build-up. Nicely spread. And it's Messi. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Yaya Toure. Mbappe finding himself in space. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, good effort. It's bounced back off the post. And he hits the net. They are purring, truly purring. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Liverpool are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly.
Drogba! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Alexander-Arnold crosses it, getting up there! He will be livid with himself. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Played back. Tries to pass it through. Vieira. And it's Hullet. And it's Messi. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Here's Vieira.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Out towards the flank. Just eases him off the ball. And he was quick to react. Defending was strong and firm. Dembele, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Bellingham. Looking for the run, and he's definitely on. He'll try from distance! Lahm wins the duel this time. That's a good run down the left. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Now it's Drogba. Bellingham. Drogba. Deftly away. Nicked it back promptly. He's a sharp little ball here. Dembele gets into a good position. Oh, that's a fine interception. Messi. Looking to play him in. Company spots it and intercepts. Ronaldinho. Can he get it through? No, that's been intercepted. That's a sharp pass. Now that's well seen too.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Bellingham. Now, can they get him away? Quality ball. Bellingham. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cannavaro gets a foot in here. Hullet. So, a temporary halt to the action. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Liverpool looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. So off we go again. Robertson is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hullet aims beyond the defence. Hullet. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Company gets across to intercept that. Time and again, they are repelled. Now it's Drogba. That is good alertness. Ronaldinho. Looking for options for movement. Oh, played through for the wide man.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Lahm got a long way forward to join the attack. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed. It's Aguero! And that's a sharp finish! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
England cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's picked his way through. Mbappe! Again, a brilliant save. And we have our very first corner.
Substitution for England. Number 25, Aguero. Number 19, Ronaldinho. Number 13, Lau. Coming on the field, number 15, Mbappe. Number 17, Nedved. Number 5, Bale.
A header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Mbappe currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the...
It's Dembele! And there's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now. That's going in strongly.
Now it's Drogba. Rijkaard. And it's Gullit. Nedved. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Gullit. This might spell danger. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Desai calmly anticipates. Alexander-Arnold.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And here's Drogba. Can he get on the end of this? Bellingham. Messi.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And here's Nedved. Gullit. And he's managed to get free. Gullit cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And he cuts out the supply. And that was very necessary. Gullit.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well timed, excellent interception. But that has not gone well. Nicely weighted ball.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Messi. He's on it. Can he get away? He's got away. And the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Number 24, Bellingham. Coming on the field is number 20, Mateus.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Van der Sar gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bale. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Pullet plays it short.
There will be 3
Pullet.
minutes added
Pullet
time.
plays it in. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Some players have clearly taken issue here, and things are threatening to boil over. So, what can they come up with here?
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good...
Mateus! No, not the best of headers. And the number on the board is 3. Threads one in. Diaz receives it in a wide position.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
And the referee brings it to a close. Liverpool are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it.
And a quick announcement today.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running. Well, for anyone whose allegiances lie with the red half of Manchester, this man for so long was an unsung hero. One of the most decorated defenders in the English top flight. He is Mikhail Silvestre.
His game was all about versatility and durability, Peter. An astute defender in the middle.
Maradona! What a wonderful goal!
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him, setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous.
Liverpool are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. He's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, this looks sharp. And he cuts out the supply. Bergkamp. Bergkamp going face-to-face with his great rival, Raul. Yaya Toure. He's looking wide.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And this is Yaya Toure.
Well, at least they acknowledge the effort.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Bergkamp. And it's Rijkaard. It's Drogba! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Liverpool with the corner. They're first. Drogba! Oh, split-second reaction.
Drogba actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Picks out Bellingham! Oh, it rattles the bar. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That has been cut short. Adams is the guilty party there. And this is Dembele. Shot a goal! Off target by a whisker. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Maradona. Liverpool have it back and can go again. Ball in towards them. And a header! Off the post! Good ball, good take. Oh, there's a probing ball. Toure was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Robertson spots it and intercepts. Yaya Toure has a look and plays it forward. Drogba. And here's Dembele. Quality ball. Drogba unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Raul. Oh, that's fabulous. Owen. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Not the most accurate pass. And this is Owen. And that is a little undercooked. Schneider. Maradona. Bergkamp. It's Bergkamp! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Maradona. Raul. Oh, shooting chance! Robertson, nicely aimed pass. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, it's Dembele. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, well measured. Well timed, excellent interception. Alexander-Arnold is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Liverpool have their second corner now. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Dembele. Cross flung in towards the middle. And he gets rid in a hurry. Now it's Drogba. Maradona. And Adams. Schneider. And Adams.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Bergkamp. And that was asking for too much. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Liverpool trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Viene sostituito con il...
So let's get the ball rolling.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Maradona looking understandably energised after his goal. Shot could be on, and he's in. Bellingham! Otto with the clearance. Well read, nice interception. Short changes him with that pass. Distributed tidily.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he skips past his man. Well, that pass isn't the best. Rijkaard. Bellingham. Silvestre calmly anticipates. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Drogba is herring after that one. Robertson is looking to influence the game from out wide. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now he's and Owen! And that's a tiny finish. And there's the goal they've been looking for. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
It's a promising position. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
It's gone backwards.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Oh, it's Dembele. He's going for goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, That kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Maradona. Bellingham. Now, can they get him away? Can he get on the end of this? Cross into the box. So, third corner of the game. Oh, good effort! Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Can he get it through? He's being urged to shoot. Oh, super ball. Big chance! Maradona. Schneider. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Yaya Toure. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's got away. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Rijkaard makes the interception. Bellingham. And it's Dembele. That has ended up in no man's land. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Maradona. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He can run onto that. That's a shade optimistic. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Spread to the right. Kubo finding himself in space. Mbappe swings in across. And this is Drogba. Now it's Bellingham. Threads one in. Hangs one in. Oh, great leap! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So their fourth corner of the game. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Robertson. And he's picked it up out wide. And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Bergkamp. He shifted it to the flank. Now it's Raul. Alexander-Arnold. And he's there to retrieve it. Bellingham. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh. And the referee brings it to a close. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proof positive that being a top-class centre-half isn't all about...
Towering header! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So, a breakthrough already. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And we have our very first corner. He's rising! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Maldini. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found a way through. Rice. Nicely spread. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Ødegaard. Now it's Rice. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And he's intervened well there. Rice. Desai running with intent. Bellingham. Van der Sar. Over to the right flank. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Timber. And it's made its way to him. And Messi! Messi! From another planet! A finish right from the top draw. They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Bellingham did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Knocks it into space. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Toure trying to keep this in. Rice, a player who needs no introduction. That's going wide left. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He can run onto that. And this is Drogba. Drogba! And he's stuck it away. And they're back in front. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration Voila.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team...
Decent chance! He's got away with one there.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Vieira is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And this is Aguero, distributed tidily. Messi, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Rice gets on his bike and on the move. Big chance! It's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Such a big goal, Peter, just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw.
There's the header! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. That has not gone well. Desai looking for options for movement. Rice can see things others simply cannot.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Alexander-Arnold. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Rice. Bellingham. Dembele, and it's Alexander-Arnold. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Liverpool are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far.
A quick reminder today that
it is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time. So we're into the second 45.
Liverpool clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
It's a promising position. He's got away. Rice. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. And this is Aguero.
Aguero really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Odegaard. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Vieira. He came in hard, very hard. Can he get onto this? Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Space for him to turn and look. Alexander-Arnold was in no mood for any of that. Vieira is always looking to break lines. Spread to the right. Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's been shifted off it. Toure defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, he's burst through. And the finish! Has another go! Goal! Arsenal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And now he has 2. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Maldini. And it's Ronaldinho. And it's Vieira. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Messi. He has found the way through. Strokes it back. Great vision. Another pass. Aguero! Bellingham. Yaya Toure.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Yaya Toure. Mbappe! And that has left him in a heap. And Yaya Toure! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Substitution.
It's their second corner of the game.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. Arsenal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
No, he's not getting any further than that. Arsenal have got it back and they'll have another go. And he's quick to return it. Well, we expected better and so did he. Robertson. He's not got that quite right. Ødegaard, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. Bellingham tries to play it through. Oh, good finish! Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. That's a good ball out wide. Time is running out here.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Lovely feet. Just 5 minutes remaining now. And this is Aguero.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Maldini. It's Seedorf. Now it's Neymar. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And here's Aguero. And it's Seedorf. Neymar finding himself in space. He's in a great real chance! And with that, the end. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match as neutral. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello,
camaraderie.
everybody, and welcome
The
to
fans have
today's
pulled out
match.
all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. Fabio Cannavaro, Jim. Some people credit him with making defending fashionable again.
I didn't know it had gone out of fashion, Peter, but yeah, his exploits certainly led to the guys at the back getting a bit more credit.
And I'm sure for you, that's a very welcome development.
And long overdue.
Looking for the run. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Yaya Toure. And he's being shifted off it. Threads one in. That has not gone well. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Tries to play it through. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Out towards the flank. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Bellingham. Oh, he's bustling through here. Ambitious ball here. Arsenal have it back and can go again. And that interception was... And the shot! Goal! Arsenal!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Liverpool finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Mbappe. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Takes a shot! Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Liverpool really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And it's Dembele. Now it's Bellingham. He's had it taken off him. Pullet. He's looking wide. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Mbappe!
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Pullet. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he is deftly away. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Bellingham. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Alexander-Arnold finding himself, and a header! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And that's a tidy finish. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
After 33 minutes is...
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Can he get it through? Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Now he's off and running. Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And this is Drogba. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Not the most accurate pass. Rijkaard. Bellingham. Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold spots it and intercepts. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Mbappe receives it in a... Mbappe! Mbappe! Irrepressible! Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Arsenal have their lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Rijkaard. And it's Robertson. And here's Mbappe. And this is Drogba. And that is the end of the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
Quick reminder today, please have
Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And here is the first touch of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Yaya Toure. No way through. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, this is a Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he finish? It's in. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Liverpool really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat. And the finish! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are disappearing out of sight. It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was an
impressive jump. It's fallen kindly here. It's a goal. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
After 57 minutes is number 11, Kylian Mbappe. Kylian
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Hakimi. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. He's got away. Now it's Mbappe. Yaya Toure. It's Bellingham. Liverpool do have a chance to counter here. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. The ball is loose and the chase is on. He's a sharp little ball here. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. He's found a way through.
Oh, really well played.
He's under a lot of pressure there. And he shoots! It's anyone's ball now. Van der Sar herring after the ball here. Caught offside that time.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 11, Mbappe. Coming on the field, number 10, Van Basten. Number 14, Luis Diaz. Substitution in progress.
Diaz, and this is Van Basten. Now it's Dembele. Knocks it out wide. In towards the backs, getting up there! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Liverpool perhaps contemplating their next change here. Now that's well seen too. And that has left him in a heap. That's really well manoeuvred. Robertson. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Dembele. Engages and forces him off the ball. Neymar defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. He is through here. Oh, nice touch. The ball has bounced loose now. And this is James Rodriguez. There's the header! And there's a goal! Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Arsenal palpably stronger, better, superior. Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Oh, he's been caught napping. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Throw in. Swung over, and he's intervened well there. Now it's Aguero. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, super find. And the shot! Cannavaro plays it all the way forward. Robertson, and he's got his cross in. Can he get on the end of this? And he skips past his man. Hakimi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's James Rodriguez. It's James! The keeper's not concerned by that. Hakimi picks it up from the goal kick. James in acres of space out wide. Shot a goal! There will be a throw-in. Neymar. That's very neat. Just eases him off the ball.
There will be
Oh,
5
the movement is
minutes added
slick,
time.
the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Cannavaro does well to get it back. Bellingham. Delivered in. And there goes the final whistle. Liverpool have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating.